about update 2. I'm not gonna lie, like, nigga, I found 2 mystery Cocos today after realizing that their locations are platforming challenges.
Yeah.
Wait, that you didn't realize that?
I didn't. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit that, like, I went back and was doing. Like, I finished the All Islands challenge. Like, y'all knew about that because I was in fucking Discord going crazy. Join the Discord if you're not already in there. It's in the description. But I was trying so hard to, like, complete that shit, nigga. That is the first time in, I think, ever that a Sonic game has, like, come close to making me rage. Cause that motherfucker Ghost would kill any type of run I had.
Yeah. It was Ghost and what was it? Wyvern. Because for the longest time I didn't know you could parry the missiles.
Oh shit,
With
word?
that. Yeah, you can apparently.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, like once I figured out, like once I figured out you could like skip those fucking homing attack sections on the when you're like regular Sonic and you're trying to get to Wyvern's head. Once I figured you could boost past those, I was like, oh shit, fuck this. Better save hella time. Like I started doing real deal strats, brother. Like that shit was crazy. But we got it beat. Got it beat 2759. I had to put Brother Pooch Man onto the homing dash, the homing dash tech.
Yeah, I didn't know that thing existed.
Because boy was trying to get through 1-2 and he
1-2 was beating my ass for like an hour straight.
Jesus.
Bro. Yeah, 1-2 before I knew how to do homing dash was horrible.
Right.
Because you used to go back until I do everything else.
I'm not gonna lie, I never mastered the homing dash, so I S ranked 1-2 and did all my speed running without the homing dash.
That boy did it, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I did.
And it was
no asterisk.
I did it as intended.
Right.
No. Like the shit was funny to me too, dude, because like whenever I tried to do it, honestly, I was always either exactly half a second or exactly a full second off, like every time. And I'm just like, bro, I need something. I need to figure out some type of fucking shortcut somewhere. And then like, I think it was like the first video where that shit was getting used came out. I was like, what the fuck is this? And after that, it was just crazy. Like it's 43-43. That's where the record sits for your boy. But we are not here to talk about past glories. We're here to talk about update 2 for Wanic Frontiers. Yeah. That shit, man, brought back the speed dash in all its fuck-busted glory. We got new mystery Cocos that increase your boost gauge, which is cool on the surface. Would be a lot cooler if there wasn't a way to already like give yourself 3 minutes of infinite boost. But you know, it's just fun little fucking challenges.
Did you count that?
No.
Did you count that?
No.
How do you know what number it is specifically?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Continue, my bad.
Exaggerating.
No, but on a serious note, I think it is like it's somewhere close to like 3 minutes, like before that shit goes away.
Yeah, and then you can just do it again.
Right, like there's nothing stopping you from doing that shit again. So it's really indefinite as long as you wanna keep that shit. But we got the island challenges, the mystery Coco challenges, the fucking timer challenges to unlock the spin dash, a bunch of quality of life changes. That's really like the most important piece that I want to talk about because I don't even think that shit was advertised But yeah, I guess you start to just work our way up, man. Like I think the mystery Coco is probably like the simplest portion. Because, you know, it's just added little Cocos, man. It's fun shit. Fun little platforming challenges to get your boost gauge up, to get three boost wheels. I think it's either like 3 or is it 4? I don't remember.
It's 3 small circles and then a second loop.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. And I thought they were fun. I thought the little Coco challenges were fun. It added difficulty that niggas asked for, and then they didn't want it because it was difficult. How did y'all fare? How did y'all fare in those?
I haven't really been playing as much, but from what I did play, there was the one by the waterfall and on the first island, and that one was pretty tough. But I mean, it's just timing, and depending on how fast you are like going, I guess if you have like the max speed cap, it can be a bit tougher because once you hold R2, you go from a slow like climb to like fast. But I mean, if you time it right, you'll be fine. I hear they get pretty tough, but I mean, that's what people ask for. So
Right.
I can't wait to do the other ones.
Right. Musa, how about you, man?
Ironically enough, I haven't had trouble with any of them except for this might be the one that Ed is talking about, but it is at a waterfall that drops off the face of the island, and you have to grind all the way to the top, and then you fall down, and you have to find these switches on this puzzle. That was the only one that was confusing me because I kept falling off and dying. I thought that it was timed for like the first like hour of me trying to do it. So I just had a rough time until I realized, oh, you just find the pieces and solve the puzzle. I'm slow, alright? But every other challenge I didn't have an issue with.
Look, brother, it happens. It happens, man. And I don't know if Poochie, have you done any of the mystery Coco challenges?
Oh, not yet. You know, I'm fucking leagues behind y'all.
Do you even have the free DLC?
Do you have the free DLC? Yeah, but one 2 was fucking. It was.
You know good and goddamn well what skin tone I am. Of course I have it. It's free.
I was in the party chat with that man.
Because they free. But nah, like I haven't done shit yet. And then like I was telling Shane earlier, like, my shit got deleted, so I'm doing everything over again. But luckily I enjoy this game, so fucking I slick don't mind it. Having to do everything, and then I got to watch everybody do cutscenes with party hats. So that was I don't know what that was, but that just did something extra for me. Like just seeing all this seriousness and then a little festive ass party hat, Sonic with these big ass fucking glasses.
Birthday.
It just added something special.
Birthday, man.
Yes, sir. Good birthdays.
But yeah, like I like anything that like gives me more shit to do in open world games, because don't get me wrong, like my autism is normally sated by just playing my favorite Sonic songs and running around in the open world. Like for sure, that's cool and all, but I do like, you know, having a new purpose. The spin dash, man, like those challenges, and it to me, like I can't speak for everybody, but them bitches, once I figured out that like there was always like exactly one route that lets you get the easiest S rank, I was blowing through them bitches.
Yeah, no,
I did get to do those. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good, man. I was gonna say like right quick. I spent like 5 hours on the last island because I was trying to like. I thought you just had to run around and collect the orbs and just do random stuff, but you really just have to do random stuff and collect the orbs, then go find a group of enemies and beat them up and get an S rank.
Yep. Cause like what was it? Like there's one on I think it's Oranos, like where it starts you out and then if you turn around there's the pack of the wolves. And like if you beat them, that shit will automatically put you at like a C rank. So from that point on, you just gotta find like a trick ring and just spam that shit. That's really what I did.
Yeah.
Like I would spam a trick ring or run off a ramp and spam some more tricks. Like tricks just give you like the craziest. Right. Like tricks just give you like the most insane amount of fucking points. And it's wild as shit to me. Oh, like why did y'all? I know y'all attached a value to these, but this nigga, but like with a 256 multiplier, if I do like 10 tricks in a row, I'm going up a letter grade. like what is this? What the fuck is this shit? And I was like, I caught on to the tech like. I caught on to the tech like maybe after my third one because I was like, oh man, I have to actually do things in a sequence. Wait a minute, I could just go off a trick ring and go find a guardian and beat its ass. Like I fought what was it, Asura once, and like that shit had me like I got an S rank by breaking its first arm. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm just doing this shit for fun. Just trying to rack up points.
But yeah, fun, man. Cyberspace is insanely more fun now that we have the spin dash.
Yeah, like
I haven't even tested the spin dash in
brother.
Cyberspace.
Brother, the spin dash in 3D. If it's not broken, it's not good. That's just how I feel about that shit, bro. Every 3D game that the spin dash has been in, it's been absolutely fucking broken. And I appreciate that because in the open world, you know, it's basically boost with a hitbox. But if you tweak some settings, and I'm gonna talk about the settings in a second, but like if you tweak some settings, the shit feels dangerously close to Adventure 1. Not even gonna lie. And I mean that with like all respect to Adventure 1, but like that shit feels incredibly close to Adventure 1.
The actual GOAT. I mean, shoot. Of course,
I was gonna ask you that.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah, like there's two sides to the fucking spin dash. There's the people that are like, oh man, spin dash, cool, and then there's the side that like has to find something to fucking complain about. And you know who I am. I gotta talk about that shit because there are like people like outside of the community. Again, just why are y'all celebrating the spin dash being added back in? Like, imagine if they made you unlock the jump in Mario, and I'm like, y'all niggas, like nobody has media literacy, man. Like the jump is a core ability to the Mario games. You cannot play that game if you don't have a jump. Sonic can function without the spin dash. He's done it for like damn near 15 years. Like it's just a fun extra thing. Right. It's just a fun extra thing to unlock and have in the open world and in cyberspace. Like, you know, people ask for it. They listen to the important feedback on Twitter and implemented something that niggas were asking for. Like I still would have played the game without the fucking spin dash. I don't care. Right. You know?
Yeah, we did. You did.
Yeah. Like we beat 100% at the game without the spin dash. Now that it's here, I'm like, you know, that's cool. Like now I can, you know, add more fun shit to do while I traverse the world. But like that doesn't alter the core gameplay experience. Like there's really no argument there. It's just like, oh, imagine if you had to unlock the jump. I'm like, bro, that's such a false equivalence.
Yeah, because they would have had more to stand on with that analogy if they said like the ground pound instead.
Yeah.
But like, come on now. The spin dash hasn't been in the game since Lost World, man. 10 years. It really has been like 10 years.
Yeah. And even like, and that was one fucking game. Because the last game that it was like, I think the last game it was in for real before Lost World was Unleashed. You know, outside of classic Sonic and Generations, but like in as far as a 3D game goes, yeah, I think the last one was fucking Unleashed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we are fine. We are living without without that shit, bro. It's okay. I promise.
I just hope that they see this before you continue. I hope that they see this positive feedback that everyone's saying about the spin dash, and they kind of not get rid of the boost, but kind of move away from the boost a little bit to where you're more reliant on the spin dash to traverse if they do another one of these types of games. Because, I mean, look at that. Everybody on Twitter, we gauge Twitter now to see how good our stuff is doing.
Right.
For some reason, but everyone on Twitter is just like, oh man, this is good.
Yeah. And it is. Oh, my bad. You go ahead, bro.
No, I was just agreeing.
Like, it is, because it's, again, one of those things that, like, shows you niggas actually listened and learned how to implement, you know, something that wasn't originally there, and it's good. And I think we need more of that, to be honest. Like, going forward, like if the next game is Frontiers 2 or whatever, like, you know, those, like, just paying attention to the community quality of life changes, I think that's a good look. That's a good idea. Because there was a whole bunch of bullshit, and I'm so glad. Like, I am so fucking glad that Kishimoto and like the whole Sonic team was just like, yeah, okay, we're gonna ignore your fucking fanfic ass requests and deliberate on, you know, the shit that would affect everybody and implement that if we can. Because everything that got implemented was shit that either I asked for or I saw asked for by a majority of folks. And now, like, real shit, like, if you have a complaint with Frontiers now, you just straight up didn't like the game, because you can curate the entire fucking experience, bro. Like, we got more sliders for like carrying momentum with your jumps, carrying momentum going up and down hills. You can turn off the boost sound effect when you're in cyberspace. Like, there's like 6 or 7 new sliders that like all tie back into how Sonic feels to control in the open world. And I'm like, there is no way that you should have a complaint about the movement after update 2. For real. Like, outside of like just personal nitpicks, I just don't see it. At that point, then you just hating the hate. For real. That's just how
like what was it? Like, I'm glad that you said that too, being able to turn off the boost sound effect, because that was actually one of my, like, if I had big complaints, that was one of my biggest ones, because I love music in the game. Like, the music is so fucking good. But every time you crank that boost up, it would like sort of drown out, and I'm like, that shit just, it bugged me.
Yeah.
But enough people were like, hey, it'd be kind of cool if y'all could take that shit out.
Yeah.
And they actually fucking listened. So that's big ups to them for paying attention to people that aren't that are actively trying to make the game better as it grows, instead of people that are just like, oh, this shit's trash, I don't want to play it no more, and there's nothing you can do to fix it.
The sliders were a very good idea, because I think I said this before, but the controls that we had when we started, some people may like those controls, so they may not want to touch the sliders, but you have other folks who will analyze stuff to a T when it comes to like the speed he goes down a slope, or how he won't completely go to a stop, or how he will go to a stop after like light speed dashing. If you turn the if you turn a slider down that they just added, you will continue to fly forward with the speed of which you were going at the light speed dash. By the way, but no, the sliders were great, and they should keep doing sliders instead of trying to make something that they think every single fan would want.
Exactly.
Even though folks are going to be critical regardless.
You can't please everybody at all.
It definitely helps if I can just sit there and go, okay, I don't like that he does this. Let me just make that adjustment instead of it being an entire complaint against the entire game. We can kind of just take that off the table completely.
Just like basically build your own Sonic.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And that's why people are saying, like, if you didn't like it, it's your fucking fault. Cause I'm like, this is like the first and only to date Sonic game where you can literally curate how everything works. And I know even on like the development side, that probably was a shit ton of work to do, like to adjust and account for across 5 islands. We'll count Rhea as an island, but like across 5 islands with a variety of like play styles. Like 3.5 million people bought this game, and I promise you, like, most people's settings are not gonna be the exact same, which is dope, because not everybody, like, you know, if you want a more adventure style feel, you can change your sliders to reflect that. If you like the boost gameplay, change your sliders to reflect that shit. If you want a simulated classic feel, you can change the fucking sliders. So I'm like, if you don't like it, my brother in Christ, you made the Sonic game. Like, you literally tuned this shit your fucking way. And especially, like I said, especially after fucking,
so many sliders in it.
Especially after update 2, man, because I was like, every fucking momentum complaint was addressed in fucking update 2. They're like, oh, I don't like how he doesn't carry momentum through his fucking jumps, or like when he's jumping off a hill. Boom, there you go. Change the slider. Okay, well, now what? Now what's the complaint of the week?
Then the complaint is, oh, well, I mean, why did they have to add a slider? They could have just done it this way instead.
Okay.
And blah, blah, blah.
Like, you niggas,
I've actually seen something like that on Twitter before, too.
Yeah, it's like you niggas that, like, wouldn't have content if you weren't complaining. It's so telling, because you always, like, you literally neg everything that gets done. It's like, I want this implemented, gets implemented. Why didn't they implement it this way? Like, bro, so it just didn't matter what happened. Like, we're gonna calmly ignore you now, and they should. Yeah. But like, yeah, man, like sliders were fucking great addition. That shit was heat.
Someone said that Sonic fans on Twitter would hate the Yakuza games because of all the reused assets in animation. They would hate Yakuza 4, boy.
Man.
Hey, man, reusing assets is not that bad, but there's a but there. But they need to be decent assets.
Yeah. Because, like, I had made the joke about, like, niggas being upset when their birthday takes place on Earth every year because it's the same location. Like,
console war bros,
man.
Yeah.
Next shit better be on Mars, or I'm doing something about it.
Right, if my shit ain't on Jupiter, I'm not going. What else? We talked about the spin dash, the cocos, the sliders, the quality of life changes.
Did not talk about the new music that was added.
Because it's not new music.
Was it? I was about to say, isn't it just...
It's not new music, but it's new to the game.
It's not even new to the game.
No, it's not.
It's the music, bro. Like the The new musical notes are just the movements from the islands.
Oh,
I was
shit,
thinking,
that
like,
was new tracks.
yo, real shit. Like, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of stuff to like digest because you got the game like after these. Well, around you're really starting after these updates, so you're gonna have a lot to do, man.
Yeah, like you're honestly like in the peak position because like all of that shit's new to you. Like for you and anybody that bought like Frontiers after update 1, like this is probably the best Sonic game for y'all because like that shit is jam packed with stuff to do. But,
y'all just gonna hear me in the Discord just spazzing the fuck out.
Right.
Yeah. Can't wait.
I'm so.
Hey, don't finish the game. Don't finish the game. Wait till the end of the year.
Damn.
Really?
Hold on.
That nigga said wait till update 3 before you complete it.
Are we segueing into that, or are we gonna save update 3 for another time?
I'm gonna save update 3 until like it's been out, because like I know I don't want to, you know, ruin anybody's wonder or surprise, but we are getting goddamn fed for update 3, man.
Right.
Like
Can I ask a question?
Depends on what the question is.
Shoot, man. What's up?
My question is about an addition in update 3, because I don't know what's coming in update 3. But there's something that I really want to come to update 3.
What?
And will are they adding Shadow to update 3?
No.
Oof.
Damn.
Nah. Nah.
False hope.
Need that nigga.
That was not
Need
happening,
him. I need that
unfortunately.
nigga.
We need an episode
He's got
Shadow
his,
for Frontiers.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
currently doing his timeshare package that Gun gave him or whatever. What did
Hey.
Kishimoto say? Shadow's just not in this game.
Right, he just straight up, yeah, he's not here.
Shadow,
It's like a Shadow in the game, no.
No.
be kind of cool if it was. Not gonna hold you.
I
Yeah,
agree,
But
but you know, I don't make them decisions.
But you
If
could.
not put him in the game, at least make another one for him. I ain't seen him in a minute. I'm worried about my boy.
It's because we
I would
gotta,
let them cook.
let's say we gotta get that nigga right in the comics first before we throw him back in a game.
I agree.
That nigga like my family. He looked like my cousin, so you know I had to check up on him.
Wow.
I had a family member that looked like a Sonic character.
Black as hell.
real black,
Short.
and nigga got red streaks in his hair.
Fast.
Yeah, that boy black as hell. Black as shit. But that I think that about covers update 2, man. That was everything. Birthday stuff. Nobody gave a fuck. I didn't give a fuck about that fucking overlay for the birthday. Want that shit?
It was cool for like the day that I did it, but it kind of ruined it for me because I was struggling on the combo challenges. I'm like, man, fuck Sonic's birthday.
Right. It's like I kept them on.
I still got it on.
Nah. I kept that shit on the first day. After that, I was like, all right, get this shit off my screen. Cause
Right,
I was out of town actually when the update dropped. So like I completely forgot about it. And when I came home, it's like, what is all this birthday shit? Oh yeah, that's right.
June 23rd. Fuck you. Know what time it is?
Right. 623, bitch ass nigga. Oh man.